Okay, guys, are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, grab your jackets so we can get ready to go to the store.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, don't forget to put on your seatbelts.
Yes, ma'am.
It looks like rain.
It does. I hope it doesn't rain too hard.
Me either. I think I forgot my umbrella.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no. Hey, guys, you know what this rain reminds me of?
What?
The story in the Bible.
What
Guess-
story?
Guess what story I'm talking about?
The wise man built his house upon the rock.
Yes, the wise man built his house upon the rock. Seeing this rain, oh man, it reminds me of the wise man and the foolish man. Do you know what happened with the wise man and the foolish man?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
The wise man built his house upon a rock, and then the foolish man built his house upon the sand.
Yep, and then when the rain came down, what happened to the wise man's house?
It stayed.
But what happened to the foolish man's house?
It was.
It went down.
It went blue. Cush. It fell because he only built it on
Sand.
He didn't build it on a
Rock.
What's that rock that we should build on?
Jesus.
Jesus. The wise man built his house upon the rock. He built it on a firm foundation so that when the storms came and the winds blew and the water came up, the house was able to stand. But the foolish man, he built his house on the sand. And when the wind blew and the rain came and the water came up, bloop, 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 his house came all the way down. Yep. So we have to make sure that we build our house on the rock, and that rock is
Jesus.
You know what I want to do now? I want to sing the song, The Wise Man. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the house on the rock stood firm. Who? The rains came down and the floods came up. Bloop, 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 bloop. Rains came down and the floods came up. Bloop, 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 bloop. Rains came down and the floods came up. But the house on the rock stood firm. Who? The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the house on the sand fell flat. Splash! The rain came down and the floods came up. Rain came down and the floods came up. Rain came down and the floods came up. But the house on the rock stood firm. Whew! Yeah, okay guys, let's get ready to go.
Yes, ma'am.
It's time for a Bible story. Long ago in the land of Israel, a little baby boy was born.
Aw, look at that cute little guy.
But this was a very special baby. God had big plans for him. His name was...
Wait, let me guess. Okay, it starts with an S. Swimmy, Slippy, Slappy, Samsonite, Swanson. That's it.
Okay, let me just tell you. The baby's name was Samson.
Ha! I was way off.
After Samson was born, an angel appeared to his mother and gave her a very important message. God was going to use Samson to do some amazing things, but there were a few rules that he would have to follow.
Oh, I got these covered. Here we go. Rule number 1, don't walk on the grass.
No.
Rule number 2, don't wear black without the blue.
No.
Rule number 3, don't drink orange juice right after you brush your teeth.
No! Okay, actually, that last one is pretty good advice. But no, those were not the rules that Samson would have to follow. First of all, he wasn't able to eat any unclean food.
Wait, what do you mean unclean food? Like he had to wash all of his food in the sink? Gross. Get ready for some soggy sandwiches, buddy.
No, unclean food back then meant things like pork.
Whoa, wait a minute. Pork? Isn't that where bacon comes from?
Yeah.
He couldn't eat bacon? What did he eat for breakfast or lunch or dinner? If I couldn't eat bacon, I would starve.
Wait, why do you eat bacon for every meal?
Because America?
Okay, well, it really wasn't that big of a deal. He just had to keep a certain diet.
More like die it, as in he died from being hungry and sad.
Okay, cut it out. That wasn't the only rule, and the next one's even more interesting. Samson was never allowed to cut his hair. As Samson grew up, his hair grew longer and longer and longer, but he obeyed the rule and never, ever cut it.
Really? Not even a trim, like just the loose ends?
Nope.
Well, at least he could style it however he wanted, right?
I guess so.
Oh man, I bet his hairdresser had some fun with that. You could give him one of these. Or the ultimate mohawk.
Well,
The hammerhead. The name tag. The Leia. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm sure he just kept it straight and let it grow out like a normal person.
Yeah, that's a good look. Nice do, Fabio. So, hold on a second. Why exactly does he have to follow these rules?
Right. God gave Samson a very special gift, super strength.
Nice.
At that time, the people of Israel were being ruled by some really wicked dudes called the Philistines. God wanted to use Samson as a mighty warrior that would lead his people, so God gave him incredible superhuman strength.
Like, how strong are we talking? As strong as me?
Way stronger.
I don't know. I can pick up a whole gallon of milk over my head.
All right, get this. One time, Samson was walking along in the desert, and out of nowhere, a giant, ferocious lion attacked him.
Yikes. That's probably the end of the story, huh? Bye-bye, Samson.
Nope. Samson grabbed a hold of the lion and tore it to pieces.
Whoa, that's crazy. Give me another one.
All right. Samson was trapped in a city by some Philistine soldiers. They locked the huge metal gate and were going to ambush him. But that was no problem for Samson. He just ripped the gates off the city walls and carried them away.
Dude, now that's an exit. Bye, Felicia. Hit me again.
Okay, one more. Another time, Samson was surrounded by 1,000 Philistine soldiers. They all had swords and shields and spears, and all he had was a jawbone from a donkey he found on the ground.
Yowza. Looks like that's all she wrote. We'll miss you, big guy.
Not so fast. The Philistines charged, but Samson fought back and totally wiped them out.
What? He killed 1,000 soldiers with a donkey's jawbone?
Yep.
Man, he really does have some crazy, mega awesome super strength. He could probably do whatever he wanted. Throw a baseball around the earth, arm wrestle a bunch of bears, bench press the pyramids.
But remember, he would only have that power if he followed those rules.
Ah, that's right. No Snippy, no Piggy. So what happens next? Does he save the day and rescue the people of Israel?
Not exactly. For years, Samson followed the instructions that God gave him and was a great, strong leader. But after a while, he got a little careless with who he was spending his time with. He met a woman named Delilah, but he shouldn't have been hanging out with her.
Why not? Was she smelly? Close talker?
No, Delilah was actually a Philistine.
Eesh, aren't they the enemy of the people of Israel? What gives, Sammy?
Samson spent a lot of time with Delilah and eventually fell in love with her.
Ah, what are you doing, Samson? Come on, man.
Samson was getting closer to Delilah and turning further away from God. He even started breaking some of the rules God had given him. But the last one he still kept was his hair.
Okay, good. Still have the super strength.
Yeah, for now. The Philistines came up with the plan to capture Samson, but first they'd have to find out his secret. They made a deal with Delilah to find out what made Samson so strong, and she agreed to help them.
What? I knew she was no good. That girl is poison.
No kidding. Night after night, Delilah begged Samson to tell her the secret to his super strength. And he held out for a while, but eventually she wore him down and he told her his secret. That if his hair was cut, his strength would disappear.
No, Samson, how could you?
Late that night when he was sleeping, Delilah quietly cut off all Samson's hair. Philistine soldiers rushed in the room and Samson sprang to his feet, expecting to fight them off like he had many times before. But this time was different.
Oh, something's different, all right. Run for it, Goldberg!
He tried to run and fight, but his strength was gone. The Philistine soldiers laughed as they tied him up, carried him away, and kept him as a prisoner for the rest of his life.
Man, that totally stinks. He had so much going for him. What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Samson didn't pick his friends very well. If he had surrounded himself with the right kind of friends, they could have helped him see that he was getting into trouble. Picking the right kind of friends will help you grow. But just like Samson, the wrong kind can destroy you.
Got it. Oh, I gotta go. It's about that time.
What time?
It's bacon 30. Gotta go heat up the stove. I'm coming, piggies!
The end. It's
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Wu. I'm a biblical time traveler. I travel through time to help people discover the relationship with God and how to live a better life. Hey, let's see who can we help today.
Help! Help! Will someone help me?
I'm not helping him.
Me either.
Me either.
Wow. I can't believe no one cares.
Hey guys. You need to behave. What is that?
Hi, I'm Dr. Wu. I'm a biblical time traveler. I noticed you saw that injured man, and none of you were willing to help him. Follow me. I want to show you something from the Word of God.
Okay, kids. Let's go.
Just follow me. And here we are.
Wow. Amazing.
This is so cool.
I don't know about this. I'm scared.
I want to take you to a time in biblical history where Jesus talked about helping others. I think you'll find this story very insightful and perhaps even transformative. Hang on, we're getting close. Okay, guys, we're here.
Anne, where is here? Yeah, where are we?
I'm confused. And scared.
You're always scared. This is so cool.
So, who is that guy? What's wrong with him? Is he okay?
I'm scared.
You're always scared.
I'll be glad to help you. In Luke chapter 10, Jesus told a story to the people when they asked him, "Who is my neighbor?" He said this: there was a man coming down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among robbers. They stripped him and beat him, and they left him half dead. Now, by chance, there was a priest who was going down the road. When he saw him, he passed by on the other side. And unfortunately, there was a Levite who came to the place where he was, saw him, and he passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, he was journeying. When he came to him, he saw him. He had compassion on him. He went up to the man, bound up his wounds, poured on the oil and wine, and took his own beast, his own animal, put the man on top of it, and took him away to an inn, a place where he could take care of him. The next day, he gave the innkeeper 2 denarii, which is simply money, and told the man, "Take care of him, and whatever more you spend, I will repay you when I come." Here's the point. Which of these 3 men do you think was really a neighbor to the guy that fell among thieves?
Samaritan. He was very helpful.
Exactly. The one that showed him mercy. And that's what Jesus was saying to us, that we've got to do the same thing. Make sure we're helpful to other people. Make sure we show love. Make sure that we help others who are in need, because that's exactly what Jesus would have for us to do, is love our neighbors in the same way that we love ourselves.
That is very helpful. I needed to hear that.
Yes. I am going to be a helper from now on.
Yeah. Me too.
Thank you for allowing us to see this. We are extremely grateful.
I'm glad you get the point. Now we can go back. Beam us up. Follow me. And we're off. Today's lesson reminds me of a song, a helpful song by Coco Melon. Come on, let's sing.
When someone's in trouble and they need your help, make sure they're okay. When someone's in trouble and they need your help, what's the thing to say? You say, how can I help? What can I do? I want to do a nice thing for you. How can I help? What can I do to make things better for you?
When someone's in trouble and they need your help, make sure they're okay. When someone's in trouble and they need your help, what's the thing to say? You say, how can I help? What can I do? I want to do a nice thing for you. How can I help? What can I do to make things better for you? When someone's in trouble and they need your help, make sure they're okay. When someone's in trouble and they need your help, what's the thing to say? You say, how can I help? What can I do? I want to do a nice thing for you. How can I help? What can I do to make things better for you? When someone's in trouble and they need your help, make sure they're okay. When someone's in trouble and they need your help, what's the thing to say? You say, how can I help? What can I do? I want to do a nice thing for you. How can I help? What can I do to make things better for you?
Hey guys, we're back. Now don't forget to help others and be kind. That's the way that we show the love of God. Well, I've got to go. See you next time. Bye-bye. Beam me up.
Bye.
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 See you later. That was really great.
I'm going to be more helpful. And I'm not going to be scared.
You're always scared. But I hear you. I'm going to be more helpful too.
Yeah. Me too.
Help. Help. Will someone help me?
May we help you? Yeah, I want to help.
Me too.
Me too. And I'm not scared.
was talking to my friends and we were talking about superpowers. And we were talking about all the things we could do if we had superpowers. Like teleporting to Sky Zone or Chuck E. Cheese in 0.5 seconds. Or even going to different planets. We were talking about how we could use our superpowers to protect people who were getting bullied and help the homeless and poor.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
And guess what, Mom?
What?
My friend said Jesus was a superhero and he had superpowers. Mom, did Jesus have superpowers?
You know, I never thought of it that way. I guess you could say that.
Well, what did he do? What did he do?
Well, one time Jesus was traveling through Jericho and he came across this guy who was blind and a beggar.
What's a beggar?
Someone who begs for food, money, or other things like that.
Okay, got it.
While Jesus was walking, he heard someone yelling for help.
Help! Help! Jesus, help me!
Some people told him to hush, but he was desperate and kept yelling.
Help! Help! Jesus, help me!
Jesus heard the man yelling and wanted to see what was wrong.
So, what did he do? What did he do?
When he saw who was yelling, he saw that he was dirty and sad and very lonely. He also noticed that he couldn't see. He was blind.
So, what did he do? What did he do, Mom?
He asked him to come here, and he asked him, "What do you want from me?"
I want to see.
Jesus responded, "Your faith has healed you." And immediately, the guy could see again.
I can't see.
I've got a song to help you remember. Let's dance.
The eyes of a man who had always been blind. Went to a wedding and turned all the water into wine. Who told his friends where to fish so they could fill their nets. He even then walked on the water but didn't even get his feet wet. Splash! Jesus superhero, Jesus superhero, Jesus superhero, the only one who can save the world. Only one who can save the world. Who made a feast out of just a bit of fish and bread. Healed a man even though he was already dead. Silenced the wind and the waves for all to see. Stop! And then died on the cross and came alive so that I could be free. He's Jesus superhero, Jesus superhero, Jesus superhero, the only one who can save the world, only one who can save the world. And when I'm scared, I know he's there for me. I just call to him to come and rescue me. Yeah, when I'm scared, I know he's there for me. Just call to him to come and rescue me. Come and rescue me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! He's the only one. Yeah, yeah. The only one who will save the world. He's the only one who will save the world. The only one who will save the world. He's the only one who will save the world. He's the only one who will save the world. The only one who will save the world. He's the only one. He's the only one. Yeah, yeah.
This is super cool because he believed in God so much. He did it. He healed him. LMG. Like, God is super cool. I have to go back outside and tell my friends. Sam was right. Jesus is a superhero. Thanks, Mom. Can I go outside for a second?
Make it quick because it's dinner time.
Give me my toy back. No. I'm gonna hit you. I don't care.
Hey, stop it. Y'all know we're not supposed to be doing that. We're supposed to love each other and care for each other. We're supposed to help each other in whatever we're going through. Y'all cannot be doing that. Y'all know y'all not supposed to be doing that.
Guys, the enemy wants y'all to fight each other, but y'all are supposed to fight the enemy together. Be nice to each other. Y'all are brothers and sisters. Would Jesus like what y'all are doing?
No.
Okay then.
I'm sorry, Jaden.
I'm sorry. Yes. Now what is the lesson we learned today?
Be nice.
Yes.
Guys, I got a song for us to do.
What is it?
Love one another and be kind. Be kind to each other. Love one another and be kind. Be kind to each other. Jesus told us to love Him and to love everyone. Jesus told us to love Him and to love everyone. So let your light shine.
reminds me of 1 John 4:7-8. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God. Whoever loves has been born and knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love.
Remember, guys, we're supposed to be nice to each other because God created us all equal.
I love you, Jaden.
I love you too.